So Virgo, the Juju on your boo-boo, your energy always comes through to perfect what was created. And Leo's energy. All right, so there's a lot of karma, a lot of, you know, some severe juju that was occurring in Leo's energy that was created. These people energies created their own juju. So for you, you come up and perfect things. You clean them up. You organize it. You solidify it. You put it in order. You put it in the process. There's something on my mind that I just want to say real quick, and we'll get into it. Virgo, you're you know how we look at like higher forces or like governments, or we look at people in positions of power, and you see how they have shown us time and time again that they don't give a fuck about us. They only care about their plight. You have to understand that's the highest level, right? That's the highest level. And it's crazy how people can all target their anger and hatement and all this other stuff towards, like, I don't know, the government, for example, because they're in control. But that's at the highest level, right? So that's like Sagittarius. That's like at the highest level. You have to understand, as above, so below. There's other levels, like there's lower levels. Like, so the government would be essentially like, for us humans, that's like the supreme being, right? A supreme entity. And then everything else kind of falls underneath that. And so everything that falls underneath that is us. It's levels, okay? So you have to understand, at the lowest level, you have people who are like trying to exert control. You have people who are trying to, you know, put people in, like, they don't care. Like, you have people at low levels who don't give a fuck. So why is it that we look at higher ups like you're supposed to give a fuck when you yourself and everyone else around you are showing the same characteristics? You don't care. And yet you're surprised when a higher being reflects that back to you. Everybody's mad. Y'all don't like being controlled by the government, to being told bars, what to do, how much to pay, when to do this, how to do this. Oh, you can't do that. Like, y'all don't like that shit from a higher being, right? Higher than you. But yet y'all you would exert that same fucking energy to someone that you deem to be lower than you. Again, I don't necessarily read the sign. I read the houses, okay? So this could be for anybody who's within this house, you know? So this could be, I'm reading for the 6th house. Even though it's Virgo energy, I'm not talking to a Virgo sign. I'm talking about those who are within the Virgo house. The house of order, okay? The house of routine. So because people were blinded in Leo's energy and they created their own fuckery, they created and cut their own rope to hang themselves. Like, I guess in your energy, Virgo, they want an explanation, or you're the one with all the details, and the devil do be in them details, right? So it's best to come to you to figure out why that devil was coming out in Leo's reading, correct? Yeah. And I posted both of the Leo readings on YouTube. You're fucking welcome. So now people, you know, some people who are like, I feel like they're being humble because that's the only way to get people out of their ego. They got to be humble in a very harsh ass way. Like, we're talking, this is masculine energy, and masculines will fight to the death. They don't want to admit weakness. Well, they're being brought to their knees. The weakness is coming out. And some people are going to seek, like, I don't, like, they're going to, like, I need answers. Like, some people are going to want to make some changes and, like, you know, other people are just, I don't know, I guess making up excuses or trying to justify some shit. It's just so interesting how people they have all this judgment and discernment for somebody that's over them, who are in control of them, essentially, but yet they want to beam all this judgment and all this other shit to them, but let you do that to them, or they'll do it to you and then let you call them out on it, and now all of a sudden you're this judgmental person, or you're this and you're that, and it's just like, but you exerted that same energy to somebody else, though. You exerted that same judgmental energy towards something or someone else, though. But yet when somebody's coming at you and tapping into your weaknesses and tapping into your triggers and tapping into the shit that you created, now all of a sudden it's a problem. And this is exactly why the juju's on people's boo-boo. You get what I'm saying? You know what the fuck I mean. It blows my mind. It blows my mind, yo. But anywho, let's see what's going on with you, Virgo. Yep, justice. And it's crazy. I was just about to mention, like, I really woke up on a I don't give a fuck energy. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, this is what you created. This is like, so this is the vibe for today. Yesterday, I tapped into reversals were starting to hit. And today, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. It's like, I woke up like, I do not give a fuck. Like, that's what you wanted. That's what you created. And so, carry your fucking cross, motherfucker. Justice is in this bitty city. I said this shit, and I've been saying this shit. So, and I'm a Libra stellium. So, justice. Justice. Yep, Two of Swords is coming out reversed. Then I mentioned the Two of Swords in Leo's reading. Go watch it. I literally just posted it. I said all of these energies have to be in Two of Swords because it was the Eight of Swords that started the reading, and what ended the reading was Ten of Swords. What's the difference between the two? Two of Swords. I said all of this fuckery this is why it's happening, because people are in Two of Swords energy. They want to exert free will. They don't want to have judgment. They don't want to have discernment, right? And so they get themselves in situations because they have no boundaries. That's what judgments, that's what discernment is all about, is a boundary or few. But these people lack that. And so because they don't have boundaries and they don't have judgment or discernment because they can't do it on their own, somebody else does it for them. And then when you check them on that, now you're this judgmental, oh, you're everything that they're not, obviously, but they're trying to make it like you're wrong for having the skills that they do not. The moment somebody lied to me, I'm not trying to figure out why they're lying to me. I make a judgment call. You just lied to me. You have to go. I'm going to have to handle you accordingly. There is no spending 2, 3, 4 months, years, weeks, 2 minutes trying to figure out why somebody just disrespected and violated me. I'm not giving none of that energy. I'm not giving babies to men. I'm not having sex casually. I'm not talking to you. Hey, what's up? What you doing? I'm not wasting my time like that. Like, and all of these things I can say because I have judgment and discernment that these people do not. And they're fucking mad. It's justice. Two of Swords reversed that's justice. That's Judge Judy energy. But they're going to try to make you feel some type of way because you have Judge Judy energy. That's how I know you're tapping into Capricorn energy. That's how I fucking know you are, man. Oh, that's how I know you are. You don't care. It is what it is. Yo, that's so funny. I just mentioned that. Wow, that just fucking hit. Wow. Wow. Yep, we got the Star card. So this essentially reminds me of the Queen of Wands that was coming out in Leo's reading with the Eight of Cups. I feel like that Queen of Wands with the Eight of Cups was already left to tap into your energy. So you have people, like I said, who are stuck like Chuck and Leo, their ego. And then you have others who were like, you know what, let me die to my ego. Because remember, the Death card came out in Leo's reading. So these people chose not to have an ego death. And because of that, boom, they get everything that comes with that. Bars, but there was an energy, there were other energies. If you watch I'm not gonna keep telling y'all, it is what it is. But there were other energies I was picking up on. Like, okay, the Queen of Wands, I mentioned the Ace of Wands, like the staff. Like I was saying, like, I'm trying to guide these people to their, put them on their path, their destiny. The Wheel of Fortune even came out. That shit, people just, they don't want to go there, like, at all. So that Queen of Wands was damn near like, it was showing me kind of like, going the road less traveled, alone but not alone. Like, that was kind of the energy that I was getting from Leo. And of course, this energy is now lingering into yours, Virgo. So it's looking like those who chose to kind of go against and have this ego death, they're getting justice. They're no longer confused or in illusions. And it's crazy because even in this Two of Swords, look at this. And again, the Two of Swords came out in Leo's energy. This card came out reversed. All right, but look at it upright. This is what people are in. This is the energy that people are in. They're oblivious to all of these spirits and demons that are around. And I mentioned this shit in Leo's reading. All of these spirits and demons are around, and people, it's unbeknownst to them. But you're coming out reverse. You have Two of Swords reverse. Your path is clear. There's no one around. There's no, like, this is giving me like a whole, you just like sage the fuck out of your environment. Like you, like, this is giving me like your aura is like, you know, like, and this is another reason why return to senders are like returning to sender, because it's like they can't find you. You can't be found. And the demons that these people were conjuring up were their own demons, and they were trying to summon it on you or put them over to you or invite them to you. That's why I said the other day, do not accept any invitations from anyone, whether that's physical or just emotional, mental, like whatever. Like, don't accept, no, like, don't take on nobody else's shit right now, because what you're doing is saying hello, hi to their spirits, their demons. Your shit's in the reverse. The coast is clear, in other words, here. And that's why there's a lot of fog around. That's Neptune energy. And that's another reason why I was getting with Pisces. How are we about to fight this? That's basically other people's illusions. And now it's connecting. That's other people's illusions. That's all the other people's magic tricks that they've been putting in the air, in the air, trying to fight you. Your opposite is Pisces. So if they're trying to fight Pisces, they're trying to fight you too. That makes so much fucking sense, because you get things in order. You're the reality check. And people don't like that shit. Nobody likes justice. No, nobody likes, what is that saying? Nobody likes whatever. Nobody likes the law, but they want justice. It's one of those vibes, right? Like, you get things in order. You're Virgo, you're so realistic. You're an earth sign. You're down to earth. Like, you're gonna pop people's Pisces bubble. And you notice how I said the Queen of Wands with the Eight of Cups was coming, it was leaving. That's how the reading was ending off in Leo's reading. So that's how I knew it was going to pick up here. You see how she's alone also? Two of Swords, but it's reverse. And she's alone. And my baby just barked. So it's like you can hear the alarm. You can hear, like, you can hear the call. You can hear when there's danger. Like, you can feel when danger, like, you just know. These people have no idea. They have no fucking clue. And that's the Juju. I'm going to clarify. Yeah, death is here. So that's how I know, Justice, you went through that ego death. So that's how I know, Virgo, you're going to be all right when we get to Libra, so we can see what the real justice is. But I'm already seeing that it's looking real good. Like, your future is bright here. And you see, remember, yo, that's so, oh my God, there's so much I want to say. But yeah, I'm going to leave it right there here. And Ace of Cups is in the reverse with the star. Remember I was saying, like, I woke up today and was just like, yo, I really don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck. Page of Pentacles. I don't give a fuck about how anybody feels. Page of Pentacles, y'all invested into this. That page, that Pentacle is going right into this Ace of Cups. Barely. Barely. And that's what these people invested in. This is like glass half empty vibes. They don't get to, their perspective is not glass half full. Yours is, I can see it. The star card replenishes that cup. So yours is, your perspective is glass is full. These other energies here that we left in Leo, their perspective now is going to be half empty. Yep, strength is here. Man, I'm telling you, like, your future is bright as fuck. You got the Eight of Swords reverse. Leo energy had Eight of Swords upright, and that was the very first card that came out. So yeah, let's get into part 2. I'll see you on Patreon.